Alright, quick question. If you had to choose, would you go for this? Or would you go for this? You might think it's an easy choice, but you'd be surprised. Video game graphics have come a long way. But what if I told you that sometimes those chunky pixels of the 90s still have something modern games can't quite capture? Today, we're deep diving into how video game graphics evolved from basic blocks and pixels to full-blown cinematic worlds. And trust me, you're going to want to see just how far we've come. Let's go back to the 90s for a minute. This era had some of the most iconic game graphics. You know, those blocky characters and limited color palettes that made everything look kinda, junky? Well, developers didn't see that as a limitation. They saw it as an opportunity to create something unique. Take Super Mario 64 for example. Sure, Mario was made of like 30 polygons, but back then, it was revolutionary. Suddenly, we were jumping into 3D worlds, exploring environments that felt immersive, even with the rough edges. Those graphics didn't have to be realistic to be memorable. They had charm, the kind that sticks with you even today. That's why so many indie games go for that nostalgic pixel art style. Developers back then worked magic with what they had. Now, let's fast forward to today. Look at games like Red Dead Redemption 2 or Cyberpunk. The detail is insane. You've got every hair, every raindrop, every tree branch perfectly rendered. It's like you're in a movie, right? The technology that powers these graphics has exploded. Unreal Engine, real-time ray tracing, you name it. These tools allow developers to create incredibly lifelike environments. But here's the question. Does it always make the game more fun? Sure, modern games look stunning, but at the end of the day, is ultra realism always better? Sometimes you just miss that playful, imaginative element that all the graphics brought to the table. It's more about feeling than just looking good. Let's talk about that sweet spot. Today, we have incredible technology. But guess what? Games like Shovel Knight or Celeste still opt for that retro, pixelated look. And people love it. Why? Because it taps into something deeper. Nostalgia. These games remind us of a time when graphics didn't need to be super realistic to be fun. Retro style graphics give us that sense of wonder, while modern gameplay keeps things fresh. It's the best of both worlds. So, what do you think? Are the jaw-dropping, photorealistic graphics of today unbeatable? Or do those classic pixelated worlds of the 90s still hold a special place in your heart? Let me know in the comments. I'm super curious to see which one wins out. And hey, if you had fun watching this, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and stick around for more gaming deep dives. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.